Hey, what's going on YouTube? My name is Tom Mizzle. You're watching my channel Mizzle14, and I'm here with a review of Haves and Have Nots, Season 6, Episode 16, No Honor in This Game. I'm just going to jump right into the video. This episode started where it last ended, where Veronica came in and saw Jeffrey and Justin having sex. Veronica's face was so disgusted. She was like, what are you doing? And Jeffrey saw his mother there, and he was kind of taunting her and everything. And he said, what you doing here? She said, what are you doing? He said, well, look like I'm having sex. So they were going back and forth. He said, you need to get out. She said, no, why? Why are you doing this to me? Why are you doing this to me, Jeffrey? This is not you. And she said, this is me. I'm born this way. She said, no, you not. You wasn't born this way. He said, how you get like this? He said, I've been gay all my life. I'm gay, Ma. She said, no, you not. No, you're not. He made you gay. And Justice said something, and he's like, well, this is who he is. You got to deal with it. She said, no, he made you gay. He said, no, he did not make me gay. And all that stuff. She said, I came here because I want you to sign to get you off. He said, well, so you can get Benny in jail. She said, well, you fucking him too? He said, nah, I'm not doing that. So she said, why? So to taunt her more, to make her more upset, he went to kiss Justin in front of her. She said, no, what you doing? And I was laughing because he really try to get under Veronica, like freaking her out, like she was about to have a heart attack with this boy and everything. So she was begging Jeffrey, come with me, I can fix you, A lot of parents think they could do that. They could fix their child. You can't fix their child. Who they are is what they are. You cannot do anything about that. So she said, I can fix you, come with me, begging. He said, no, I can't deal with you, get out, all that stuff. She finally left. She said, watch, I'm gonna fix you, and everything. And then he left out of there. So later on in the episode, Jeffrey was on the couch. He was like contemplating what he's doing. Like he had this sigh. He's like, what I'm doing. You know, had Jeffrey little wonders in his mind going here and there. Like he up and down. You was talking to your mother. Now you feeling so loose, like guilty of what you did. And he just wondered what the hell he doing with Justin. He said this was a mistake. We should not have done this. What am I doing with you? And he asked Justin, what is this with us, between us? He said, I need to know. And Justin said, well, you with me. We together forever. And you're not going anywhere. We down together. He said, Jeffrey was like, are you threatening me? He said, no, there's no threat and everything. He said, well, it sounds like you're threatening me and everything. He said, well, we are together. We're not going anywhere. We are bound for life and everything. No matter where you go, I'm going to be there. And he said, I've lost everything, so it's me and you. We are here. We're going to be here together. So, and he got up and went to go cook dinner. I said, cooking dinner in his own house? I said, wait a minute, motherfucker. You made yourself comfortable real quick. And Jeffrey ain't saying nothing. I was like, oh my gosh. Jeffrey, you got the magic stick or you got the magic poom poom, because you got this nigga going. Like, you got Justin going. And I can't. I can't. But that's what it ended right there in between that scene. So then we get this scene with Landon and Chris. Landon was the soon-to-be president Charles. Landon was reading off the itinerary of what Charles was to be doing, and Charles said, okay. But then Landon realized Charles was not here at the present scene. He was here, but he was really not here. His mind's somewhere else. So Landon said, what's going on? And he was drinking, he's contemplating, he's sighing. He said, I'm alone. I'm tired of being alone. I'm tired of sleeping alone. So Landon said, well, I can get in bed with you. I can sleep with her. He said, no, stop playing. I was like, Charles, Landon's not playing. You think he's playing? Shit, he's not playing. He really was serious. But Landon had to play it off because he can't come off to show and make Charles realize who he is. Because I don't understand why Charles don't know that Landon feeling him that way. But whatever. So Landon said, what can I do? And he said, what can I do? And he was talking about Candace. And he said, oh, you talking about Candace? He said, yeah. And he said he can't get Candace off his mind. He said he don't know what it is. He can't get Candace off his mind. So Landon said, like most people say, well, her sex is good. He said, yeah, her sex is good and everything, but it's something about her. I said, no, ain't nothing else about her. It's nothing else about Candace. What do you know about the girl? I mean, yes, you background checked her. You know her all her life. You know she lost her son, all that stuff like that. But that stuff you find out. It's nothing y'all really had any meaningful thing going on. She was playing you, and you knew she was, and you found out she was playing you. So you got back at her and everything. So what is exactly is about her that you talking about? So it's mostly the sex. And I don't understand why people always say that. Oh, it's something about her. No, it's not. It's her poom poom was good. She had the good thing and she sprung it on you and now you hooked. So, whatever. So Landon said, what can I do? So Charles said, whatever she's planning, thwart every last single thing that she's planning. That way that she had to come or whatever she want to backfire or find out towards me or targeting me that and I'm responsible. We need to thwart everything so she won't have nothing so I could be there for her, whatever. So it basically met fuck Candace over, but yet at the same time I'm gonna be there when she fall off the flat in the earth and pick her up. So he basically want to save her. He want to save Candace's soul, wipe her clean, give her a new start. But Candace don't want that. She don't want that life. Even though it would be easier for her, because Charles liked this girl, and he could do anything for her. But she don't want to be no first lady, so she rather do her own thing. So Landon said, don't worry about it. I will get my team to work on it. He said, Charles said, your team? And Landon said, yeah, because you can't get your hands dirty. So I have a team so we can get things done. So Charles said, okay, just keep me posted. So that was that in the scene. Next, that we got that RJ. Remember, RJ picked up the guy last week to get some money, whatever, because Candace told him to go flirt with him because the guy said Gia told them that he's not feeling her. He liked the other team. So she sent RJ to go over there. So RJ got the guy, went upstairs, tried to go role playing, show the room. So RJ was playing with the guy, do role playing, turning around, was taking off his shirt a little bit, would pull up his pants a little bit. And then he reached out his back pocket. And when he reached the back pocket, he pulled out the wallet. And when he got the wallet, he looked at his ID and saw the ID had Gamble University on it. So I guess that's where he worked at. So he's in a college and everything. So the guy was freaked out. He said, give me back, all that stuff. He said, no. He said, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take your money. So he took his money and all that stuff. And then he saw the guy had a watch. So the guy right now noticed that he being played. He said, oh my God, what you doing this for? You trying to rob me? He said, this is what it look like it is. And they give you a watch. He said, well, this is my father's watch. He said, well, think I'm your daddy. Give me that watch. So he gave him the watch. I said, we're going to be fighting up in here because I'm not giving you my shit, motherfucker. You taking my wallet, so we're going to be fighting, me, you, RJ. So what? We're going to get out of here. Either you beat my ass, I beat your ass, but we're going to be fighting. You ain't going to be punking me in my thing. Shit. So the guy said, you can't do this. I can call the police. RJ said, don't do that because I will figure flip it around and play the damsel in distress kind of. And like, oh my gosh. He took advantage of me. He tried to rape me, and he gave me that sob story. And you know, usually cops would believe a person is younger than an older person. Not always the case, but in this case, he will use that card if he needs to get what he want. So he basically scared the guy, and he said, you know what you gonna do? You gonna get your cards. I know you got money. You gotta give me $10,000. The guy said, when I gonna get that kind of money? He said, well, you gotta figure it out, because I'm gonna get my money. If you don't do what I say, I have your ID, and I'm going to blackmail you. I'm going to do whatever I have to do to get you what I need to want. And the guy said, I got a wife. He said, oh, you married? He said, that's perfect and all that stuff. And then RJ walked out. He said, give me my money. And he said, you think I will have sex with you? That was never going to happen. And just walked out laugh. I said, oh, poor guy. I bet you he won't do that shit again when somebody else in that bar. He will find somebody else, call something like that, or find someone to go to free gay chats or whatever he looking for to find something. Okay, he won't go back to that hotel. I'll tell you that now. So Jim called Oscar, and Jim was upset because he called Oscar. He said, yo, Oscar, what the hell's going on? The money's in my account. So Oscar looked at his computer screen and said that the money is in your account. Jim said, no, it's not. It's not in my account. Oscar said, yes, it is. I'm looking at it right here. I see the account number. It's in your account. Jim said, what is the account number? Read the account number to me because it's not in my account. I'm telling you. So Oscar read the account number from the computer, and Jim said, that is not my account number. And Oscar said, yes, it is your account number. Jim said, I know my account number. I know what I gave you. You think I would know my account number? Look at your text that I sent you to see if that account number is the same. So Oscar looked at his text and he read the text and he saw the account number. And he said, oh shit. That's not the account number. He said, that's what I tried to tell you. So he said, the Christ Foundation myself. And he said, and then he clicked on it. It clicks in his mind. He said, you know what? I'm going to find out and get back to you. He said, yeah, you do that. Remember, I think it's like $8 million something that was taken. So Candace has that money. So he realized it was Candace. He said, Candace, she does that. I said, oh, he gonna try to find a bitch and all that stuff. So he gonna go, because he realized, remember a few episodes back, Candace drugged them and got the account number because she texted Rocky. She asked Rocky to take the picture because he was downstairs with his computer with the account and all that stuff. Take a picture. He sent that to Candace, and Candace drugged them and got the account number to switch everything over. And remember, Candace also asked Veronica to set up an account in the Crime Foundation so she could have that account number in there. So it was a whole plan that Candace was doing. And she finally got the money. So in the midst of that happening, Catherine walked in. And Catherine was walking in and trying to talk to Jim about her son. And then Jim said, what I need to talk about our son for? All that stuff. So Catherine was telling him that he needs to pay. And we cannot keep covering for his crime again because we covered him before. He needs to pay for this crime. And Jim said it doesn't matter anyway because he kept him alone. They're going to come after him anyway, so he going to get fucked up over anyway. He going to get killed by anybody, so what we need to get out of it? Let him deal with it. I don't have nothing left for him. And Catherine said, we need to talk to him or go over there and talk to him. And Jim said, no. She said, Catherine, that's my only son, my only living son. He said, well, that's my only living son too. And Jim said, fuck it. Jim was worried about his money. He not worried about his son right now. He worried about his money. And she said she will try to talk to him and everything. So later on, Wyatt, he was on the phone. I think he was talking to the bank teller and associate at the bank. And he was telling her, he said, what's going on? Y'all work in the bank and y'all supposed to have an account number. How this going to happen? How y'all lose all this time of money? So he got just frustrated and threw his phone. And walked in Catherine. He didn't want to see his mother, and he said, oh, you backed at my house again? And first of all, she knocked, and he said, its door's open. I said, why people have their doors open? Come on now. You better lock your damn door. Come on, but I don't understand that. So he said the door's open. Catherine walked in, and she was trying to talk to him, and he said he had no words for him. He said, I don't have nothing to talk to y'all. I'm going to the cops. I'm screening y'all. I'm testifying against y'all. Y'all going down. And he said, she was like, what's going on? We your parents on that stuff. And Wyatt didn't take a care. Wyatt wanted his money. And Catherine said, well, your father told you he has the money. Well, he said, well, y'all gotta get my money back on everything. And he said he gonna bring y'all down with him. So like that. If I'm going down, y'all going down. I know shit. So he said this last thing, and I think this was Catherine realized and finally realized she understood Jim and said, you know what? Why is a lost cause? He don't want our help. He's a druggie. He's an addict, whatever. He doing all this erratic behavior, what a drug addict does, and she's just gonna leave him alone. He said, well, if I can't bury y'all in the freaking jail, I would kill the both of y'all. And when he said that, Catherine had no words for him. I walked out. If I was Catherine, I said, motherfucker, you better not freaking threaten me again, motherfucker. I'll put you in the world. I will take your ass out of this fucking world. Get fucked up with me. I killed the bitch before. I will kill your ass too and leave the trace and not leave any trace. I said, oh, Catherine, don't confess him, Catherine. Don't tell him what you did. But I was like, shit, I was going to whip off of that motherfucker. You drug addict motherfucker. Damn bastard coming up for me like that. Well, whatever. Stop all that cursing. I'm going to continue on. But I just got heated. I said, what? You did they say that? So Catherine just walked and left him. So then we got the scene with Hannah. Hannah and Derek was in the couch. It was a little scene. They was watching a movie. And Derek still, and she said, you gotta go. And Derek still trying to push, push, push. I said, Derek, calm your horny ass down. Like, it's not that serious. It's gonna happen. We gonna work that way. Don't rush. And Hannah said, if it's gonna happen, let it happen. So he said, he left. He got up. He's understand. And then when they kissing, um, Benny came in. And Benny said, oh my gosh. I said, Benny, stop. You act like you didn't. Stop it. Just like a little boy. But he said, oh my gosh. So Derek left. He said, what he doing here, minding my business? What you got to handle that situation upstairs? He said, well, that's not my problem. He said, well, you fucked her. He said, well, she came over here. You let her in the house. He said, well, you got to do something. That's responsibility. So you got to handle that. So it was a knock on the door. It was Candace. So Candace walked in. He said, I'm out here. And he said, yeah. Walked in, saw Hannah there. And Hannah was there. And Candace said, I need to talk to you private. He said, well, you can say whatever to me. Whatever you say to me, you can say it in front of her. She gonna find out anyway. He said, no, I need to talk to private. And Hannah said, he gonna tell me anyway, so he said, well, I need to talk to you private. So Benny told Hannah go upstairs, and Hannah said, all right, go upstairs. So Candace asked Benny to hold the money in his account, right? And everything, and he said, what you got yourself into? She said, I got a lot of money. And she didn't want to tell him how much money. She told him a little bit of money. She said she's had a lot, a couple $100,000, a couple thousand, something like that. Not 8 million, not the millions that she had. She said we have a couple thousands on that stuff to hold. And at the back and forth, he said, if you burn me again, she said, I'm not going to burn you, because she hurt him before. She messed him up before. And now and I said, Benny, come on. Your sister messed you up before, and you know she's not trying to forthcoming with her information to you. And you being a little skeptical of it, but you still gonna go along with it. So that's you, Benny. But it wouldn't be me. I would have told Candace, no, you do it yourself. Find somebody else, because I'm not doing it. But he agreed to do it, and he told her, I got $85,000. And she said, oh well, what we gonna do? She said, text me your account, and I'm gonna put it in your account with all our stuff. He said, Candace, I only got $85 in my account. Don't do nothing. She said, I'm not gonna take your $85. I said, first of all, yeah, she's not gonna take your $85. She got all this other money. What she gonna do with your fingers flimsy $85? So he went on, and Hannah came back down, and she said, what's that about? He said nothing. It was something serious. And he asked for a car. He said, well, you gonna want my car. You didn't tell me what happened. He said, nah. He said, well, you're not gonna get the car. So that's when Melissa walked in. He's still being rude to the girl, all that stuff. And Hannah said, stop it, and all that stuff. And we need to help her get out. He said, what I need to do? He said, well, you brought her into it. You need to help her out, all that stuff. And he said, why I need to do that? Because Hannah said, well, when I had pregnant with you, I had a stranger help me. And everything. And that's how you feel like you should help her out. When you don't have nowhere to go, somebody gonna help you. After a while, Hannah convinces Benny to help and all that stuff. So when Benny went to get up, he dropped a lump sum of money. That's the lump sum of money he borrowed from Mitch's uncle and everything. And he trying to return it back. So he had a lot of money and dropped on the floor. And Hannah got very aware and awoke. She got awake and she said, where's that money coming from? Benny, what you doing with all that kind of money? And Melissa defended her, covered it up, and said, that's my money. And he said, oh, you do have money. And she said, yeah, I was hanging it for another day if I needed it. She said, well, you can use that money to get your place, all that stuff, and Benny can help you. And she said, fine. So when Hannah went upstairs, Benny said, get him my money. He said, I'm going to hold on to it. He said, stop playing with me. She said, well, you got to help me, all that stuff. So I said, now you got the money. Now she has something. I was like, whatever. So he said he going to help her when he gets back. So next, Candace had RJ, Gia, and Rocky come to her room. They all wondering why they did. Rocky said this is bad. We not all shouldn't be here together. It's gonna look suspicious. And Candace said, "Do you think I know that?" So Rocky said, "Why are we here?" Candace told them, "I am out of this game." And they all like, what? So everybody said, how we gonna do without you? You brought us in this game. And I said, stop being figure dependent, you motherfuckers. Be independent and get out yourself. Come on now. Shit ain't hard to fucking get some John, fuck them, and get some money. Or do whatever you need to do. But Candace said, I'm out. She said, so what's going on? What happened? What will make you this move? And you brought us together. Now you gonna disband us? And they still was like, oh my gosh, what we gonna do without you? You taught us everything. She said, continue to do what you gotta do. It's not that hard. It's not that simple. And so Rocky said, so come on, spill it. What you do? She said, I came up with something. So it's a code me that she came up with some money. And he said, really? Really? How much? And she won't tell him how much she came up with. He said, well, can we do something? How we could do something? Can we could come up? So she gave no pointers. She told Gia, work Jim Cryer. That's your money maker. Work him out. She told RJ. And then she said RK. So is his name RJ or RK? Whatever. I will keep call him RJ. So she told RJ. So RJ said, no, what you gonna have advice with me? I'm not working on man. I'm not doing no man. She started laughing. She said, you know what? Go with older women. Go with older women who's lonely, who are desperate, who needs things, who rich, and you get that from there. And then Rocky, then she kicked him out. Gia left, then RJ left. Then Rocky was going back and forth. He said, how I go do this and craziness and all that stuff. Basically, Candace told him there's no loyalty to this game. And Rocky said, I remember that. I'll say, you should have known that. You should not trust anybody in this business. Everybody's out for themselves. Especially in the type of business y'all running. Everybody's out for themselves. So you will get cut and dropped off in a minute. So they kicked them out. They all left. So then we got the scene with David. David came out in his towel, lotioning up his body and everything, muscle bound, good looking man and everything. And Erica said, oh my gosh, what's she doing? He said, well, I'm going to get in the bed and I'm going to lay down all that stuff with the bed. She said, oh, David, I need a break. He could have said, a break for what, bitch? What you need a break for? You got this good looking man, fine man here. You want to take a break? And she said, I need to take a break for sex. Well, then I understand because too much sex, that's too much. Your body needs to get rest. Like you can't be freaking me every day, and like think I could keep up. I ain't no fucking Energizer Bunny. So she said when you have sex with me, you like a hound dog. Like you really hound that. Like you go off over. I need a break. My body is tired. He said okay. He said I'm sorry. She said no need to apologize. And they were talking, and then David realized. He said hold up, let's go downstairs. He realized his house is bugged. So he found several recorders bugs in the different places that Veronica in. Remember last week, Veronica was in the house. So during that time, I think Veronica bugged the house while she was, when they was packing in the kitchen. And they didn't notice that. So, but David realized he know his wife, so he knows that she probably bugged the house. So he got the, found the pieces, and they were trying to play a joke. So they were trying to make some noise to see and know that she's listening. And then all of a sudden it was a big explosion. And they said, what the hell going out there? They went outside, both the cars got exploded up. It was on fire. And then you saw Veronica driving down, creeping down, making sure they saw her. I said, Veronica, you is an evil lady. Evil. And David was so bummed out. Erica said she gonna call the fire department. So the last scene. So this is why I said, Benny, you're a dumb boy. That's what people say, dummy. You good for sex, but you have no brains up here. Because first of all, if you walk into the scene, so Benny walked in a place, so I guess he trying to get the money back. I don't know if he got the interest or whatever, but he was trying to get that money back because he said he was just give it back without the interest. So I guess it was just the money that he had. So he was trying to give it back. And when he came in, he saw the body. Instead of running out the door, he went inside the place where the body at. I said, motherfucker, you don't run in there because anybody come in there, they will think you killed the guy. And then soon enough, somebody came in and saw Benny, and he was like, sorry, we don't open at 7 in the morning, something like that. I think he actually said, or 7 p.m., whatever he said. He said 7. And then the guy said, well, you in there? And he saw the body, and he pulled out his gun. He said, don't move. And he pulled out his phone. He was going to call the cops. And that's how it ended. I said, you damn Benny. I said, what? I would play the race card, but ain't no black person going to see your body and go stand in the room with the body. They will leave out of there. So I said, that's it. I said, I'm so done with Benny. I am so done with Benny. I said, what the hell? But hope y'all like this review. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Like I said, my channel is growing. I will keep pushing out videos. Please share my videos, spread the word. Once again, my name is Tom Mizzle. My channel is Mizzle14, and I will talk to you later. Peace.